Good afternoon, Salem High School. Welcome to the Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios at Salem High School. I'm your host, Hannah.
And I'm your other host, Macy. Welcome back to the show.
Macy, did you know that there are only 37 days till Halloween, 62 until Thanksgiving, and 91 until Christmas?
Hannah, isn't it a little early to start a Christmas countdown?
It's never too early to think about Christmas.
Let's get on with the show before Hannah starts singing Jingle Bells.
Let's review some of the announcements that you might have missed.
Salem High School has a National Merit semifinalist this year. Congratulations to Sebastian Miller. There are 16,000 semifinalists in the U.S., and Salem High School has one. Congratulate Sebastian if you see him today.
How does $1 million sound? Pretty good, right? Did you know that someone with a college degree will earn on average $1 million more over a lifetime than someone with just a high school diploma? It's never too early to start planning for education beyond high school.
Visit learnmoreindiana.org/college to get tips on what you can be doing each year of high school, and keep an eye out for College Go events happening all week long at school.
Congratulations to the Marching Lions Band. The marching band placed first in Class A on Saturday with Best in Color Guard, Music, Visual and General Effect. Lions, roar on.
Hey juniors, have you thought about taking a virtual or in-person college visit this year? With nearly 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States, you've got a lot of exploring to do. Come talk to your school counselor about setting up college visits, plan a trip on the weekend with your family or friends, or check out virtual tours from the comfort of your own couch. Visit learnmoreindiana.org/college for information on college visits.
BPA Club had a meeting yesterday in Mrs. White's room during SRT. You weren't there? No problem. Contact Mrs. White for more information.
Homecoming is next week. The theme this year is We Got Game. Dress-up days start on Monday with Monopoly Millionaire Monday, Twister It Up Tuesday,
Battleship of the Classes Wednesday, the Game of Life on Thursday, and Game Day on Friday.
Mask will be required to help us stay in school and help lessen the number of students needing quarantined. Thanks for your help in keeping everybody safe.
Let's all do our part to stay in school.
Mask up.
And social distance.
So we can stay in school.
That's it for the announcements. Now let's head over to Natalie. How's the weather shaping up next week? Will we need our umbrellas?
Thanks, Macy and Hannah. Let's take a look at how the weather is shaping up. Today we have a high of 73 and a low of 49. Tomorrow we have a high of 71 and a low of 49 with a 49% chance of rain. And Sunday we have a high of 73 and a low of 50. Next week, Monday we have a high of 82 degrees with a low of 59 degrees. Tuesday we have a high of 78 degrees with a low of 54 degrees. Wednesday we have a high of 73 with a low of 51. Thursday we have a high of 73 with a low of 49. And Friday we have a high of 73 with a low of 50. Well, that's all I have. Let's swing it back over to the anchors.
Thanks, Nat, for that cool forecast.
Did I hear something about 40-degree weather? Brr.
For community news today, we want to talk about FNS and OSD.
FNS and OSD what?
You know, Friday Night in the Square and Old Settlers Day?
Oh yeah, I think you're getting a little bit crazy with the abbreviations.
Well, anyways, our man Holden was on the scene enjoying the sights and sounds and, of course, taking pictures. The beautiful weather helped Friday night on the square, which had hundreds of people show up to enjoy the food, many activities, and even a car show.
OSD, I see what you did there again. And had beautiful weather, and there were a lot of food vendors like Crumble Cookie and unique vendors selling all kinds of things. The weekend featured fun activities for the youngins too.
If you missed it, there's always next year.
And if you did miss it, make it a priority next year to go out there and have some fun.
Okay, I see what you did there. This week's Monday Matter subject is all about, wait for it, prioritizing. Some of us are planners, making to-do lists, and use different colored highlighters and sticky notes to remind us what needs to get done. Some of us go with the flow and live life in the moment. However, if we are intentional about how we use our time and achieve, we want to achieve. Prioritizing and planning matters. When we prioritize and plan, we are thoughtful about what we need to do with our time. We identify the resources, tools, and support we might need. We create steps and tasks. We set benchmarks and milestones. We evaluate and assess our progress. We reevaluate and adjust. It is not always easy to prioritize and plan. We can't always anticipate the unknown. We get thrown off course or distracted. We get frustrated and sometimes we give up. However, it is really important to us. We can get intentional. We take into account what needs to get done and what can wait. We make a plan and readjust. So now that we can achieve our goals, this is why prioritizing and planning matters.
Thank you, Macy, for that Monday Matters on a Friday. Let's head over to Abby for the Sports Minute.
Thanks, Hannah and Macy, for that Monday Matters. The Lions football team traveled to Elm Street and lost a hard-fought game against Brownstown 2 weeks ago, 26-35. The team hammered the Generals in Clarksville last Friday night, 48-13. Our very own Ty Sweeney had a chance to sit down with Coach Thompson to talk about that game and tonight's matchup with Gordon.
We get a chance to catch up with head coach Thompson of the Salem Lions. Tonight, the Lions get a chance to crush the competition, the Gordon Panthers. Coach, thanks for meeting with me today.
Appreciate having me, Ty.
First off, nice win against the Clarksville Generals. Your team seemed to be at ease playing them. What kind of tendencies did you see from Clarksville when you were preparing for them?
Well, we knew they had a really good running back. We knew we had to try to slow him down because he's one of those kids that you can't tackle with one player. You have to have multiple players tackling him, and they play a lot of very backyard football. So you really don't know what they're gonna do or what they're gonna bring, but you just got to be prepared to be solid on the defensive end. And I thought we did a pretty decent job.
A couple of players from Clarksville seem to have Madden juke skills. How did you prepare for that?
Well, to be honest with you, Ty, in practice, I was the running back last week, and we did a lot of those. You think I could do that? No. So, but it was one of those things that we knew that the cutbacks were on, and we knew that they could have those kind of. I mean, it was the best athlete we faced all year, so we told the kids to make sure that they were not overrunning plays because he liked to cut back often, and I thought we did a really nice job with that, except for one big run.
Now, how are you preparing differently for this week's game compared to last week's?
Gordon's more of a team that kind of just comes right at you. They don't have a lot of misdirection stuff. They don't obviously have the speed that Clarksville had last week, and they're pretty beat up right now. They've had a lot of injuries, and we're just really at this point this week, next week, we're really kind of just focused on ourselves and doing what we can to get better, and trying to polish our offense up so we can put up some more points and hopefully get our defense back with a little swagger that we've lost.
And with this being your first home game of the season, how are you and the team feeling?
It's pretty amazing, right? It's 2 months into the season, and we're just now getting our first home game. So we're pretty excited about it. We didn't we didn't have a game last year, but one game maybe last year that we got to have a full house because of COVID. So we're pretty jacked up about having everybody here. We're having a huge fundraiser for Coach Humphrey. Middle school kids are getting announced at halftime of the game. So I look for it to be a big showing for the Salem fans.
Awesome. How do you keep yourself and the team focused on the task at hand, the Gordon Panthers?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things. We talked about that with Clarksville. After you get up for the big Brownstown game, we had a huge letdown, obviously, when we didn't win it. But we have, fortunately, in Indiana, every team makes a sectional. So that's our next goal, and it's always been our next goal. And we have to be able to polish what we do and get better. We have some mistakes still that we're making up front. Our receivers sometimes don't know exactly what routes they're supposed to be running, and hopefully we got our defense squared away because I'm ready to see them start hitting some people again.
And then coming into the game, there were questions about how the O-line was going to handle themselves after Bryce got hurt. How did you guys adapt to that change?
I thought our O-line played really well Friday. Raven Schnack got his first start. And he made the best of it. And Jimmy was out there pancaking people all night long and telling them after he did it, which was Jimmy. Thankfully, he wasn't singing to him, but he was out there hitting them pretty hard. And then Grayson played well. We had our whole line really, and that's the thing. Like people before the season talked about, that was going to be our biggest downfall was our offensive line. And to be honest with you, they've been the group that's really impressed me the most this year. Just they get after it, they all get along, and it's a fun group to coach.
After last week's game, what are some areas of improvement the team needs?
Well, obviously, I wasn't real happy with how we tackled last week. It's something that has been a huge problem, I think, for the last 2 weeks. And hopefully we can cure that a little bit. You know, we pride ourselves on playing defense at Salem, and you know, we've given our defense the nickname the Regulators, and it's something that we like to play with a lot of swagger. We like to fly around and hit people, and we like to have 11 guys on the football. And right now we have it. We have 1 or 2 guys on the football, and I want us to get back to Salem Lions defense. We have things that we need to work on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously, last week we had probably 6 passes that should have been completed for touchdowns, but they were thrown short. We just got to get better. We play teams like Gibson Southern and Southridge in the sectional. You can't make mistakes, and you got to be able to play defense.
So let's talk about this week's opponent, the 0-4 Corden Central Panthers. What do they do well?
I think they have an experienced quarterback. The kid started when he was younger. And then he's back. Their other quarterback got hurt. The Fessel kid got hurt, who I think is one of the best athletes in our conference. Now the Martin kid's hurt. The running back's hurt as well. So they're going to line up, and they're going to come out at us, and they're going to try to run right over our face. They saw Brownstown ran all over us. They saw Clarksville ran all over us. So they're going to try to do the same thing and just try to overpower us. And hopefully that our defense is willing to step up and not play soft and come out there and start hitting people, because if not, it could be a long night for us.
What are the keys to victory?
Offensively, we gotta make sure we don't have any penalties. We don't turn the ball over. I think we got to get out of the gate quick on them. If we let them hang around, let a team hang around that hasn't had success, let them think that they can be in the ball game. That's something that's very important. And then, like I said, defensively, we got to come ready to hit, and we got to come ready to play. And they're big up front, and if we don't come out with the fire intensity that we have been known to have, it could be a dogfight in the fourth quarter. If we do, we hope to have it done early. So we'll see what happens.
Any final thoughts, Coach?
No, just I'm excited about people coming out for Coach Humphrey. It's going to be an awesome night. We have pork barbecue. We got ice cream. We got cruise in. We got a little bit of everything. We have over 20 some odd items at the silent auction. We're giving away $800 smoker. So hopefully we can get everybody out there and support these guys. They've played really hard for 2 years now, and it'd be nice to come out and have a huge crowd and enjoy our evening.
Thank you so much for speaking with me today, Coach, and we wish you all the best tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
The Lions will face off against the Panthers tonight at Paul A. Graves Stadium. Kickoff is at 7. Don't forget to be there for all the festivities before the game. Go Lions.
Thank you, Ty.
Thanks, Coach Thompson and Ty, for that interview. The Lions kick off tonight for our first home game of the season versus Corden. Let's go, Lions. And come out next Friday as the Lions host county rivals, the Eastern Musketeers. It will be homecoming, so let's show up and have some fun. More about homecoming activities next week will be coming out soon. The Lady Lions volleyball team lost against Paoli, Scottsburg, and in the Corden Invitational. They won against Christian Academy on Tuesday. They lost a hard-fought game in 5 sets versus Charlestown on September 16th. They traveled to Henryville Monday and won an exciting match in 5 sets against the Hornets. They then hosted Orleans Tuesday and won that game in 3 sets. They traveled to Corden for an MSC matchup and a rematch against the Panthers last night. More about that game next time. Lady Lions Soccer lost Thursday, September 16th against HHC powerhouse, the Stars of B&L. Boys Soccer had a game Saturday and lost the first game, but won the second. I know some stuff happened in boys tennis and girls golf, but nobody ever tells us about them. So, if you do know, then please tell us. And if you don't know, well, welcome to the club. Don't forget, boys basketball has started fall workouts from 6 to 8 p.m. in the main high school gym. These workouts will continue every Monday and Wednesday in September. You will need a physical on file to participate. If you have any questions, contact Coach Malloy. Also, Lady Lions basketball workouts have also started. They will take place every Tuesday and Thursday, 3:30 to 5:15 p.m. until the beginning of the season. If you have any questions, contact Coach Hickey. We would also like to give a shout out to Coach Adam Humphrey, who received a new heart last Friday night. He has a long recovery, but Lion Nation is behind you, and here's to a speedy recovery. Well, that's all for me. Back to you, Hannah and Macy.
Thanks, Shields, for that Sports Minute. Felt like more than a minute, but anyways.
Thank you for tuning into the Salem Show from our Washington County Community Foundation studios.
That concludes our third and best episode.
146 days left.
And remember, stay active, stay safe, and we'll see you guys later. Hoist the Jolly Rogers, and as always, fins up, fins forward.
Good.
Yes! No, I sounded like I was like, stay safe, like that. So I just wanted to fix it. Stay active.
I didn't know if I was going to that.
And now we have... Wow. I know where I am. I'm ready.
Should I just take a pause?